Believe it or not, we have a Wii U. Yes, like the Wicked Witch's flying monkeys, Nintendo scooped us up and brought us over to their unloved machine. But how could we refuse when they have so many great games available and on the horizon, including Star Fox Zero?
No, it's actually not called Star Fox Zero, look.
Starbix? What?
But this video isn't about that, but rather Sonic Lost World. Going into this game, we expected it to be an abominable snowman.
As everyone, including Ed Miliband himself, hated it. Empire magazine even declared it to be worse than getting your toenails plucked from your skin by Ronald McDonald.
So when we got into it, we found the game to be surprisingly good. In fact, we consider it to be the best 3D Sonic game ever made. Yes, we just said that.
Although you think it's on par with Sonic Generations.
Yes.
But better than Adventure 2?
That is debatable.
Well, in my opinion, it's better than Sonic Generations, Adventure 2, and, if it counts, Knuckles and the Magic Rainbow Train.
How, you might ask? Well, we'll explain, obviously. What do you think we are, German?
First of all, the game's aesthetics and the world it's set feels like a Sonic world. It's colorful, there's patterns in the ground, and there's not a single humanoid, besides Robotnik, in sight.
This is where the two Sonic Adventure games went wrong. By being set in cities populated by humans, the world felt really far removed from the Genesis games. I understand Sega wanted to go for a more realistic approach, possibly to show off the Dreamcast's graphics and power, but it felt really out of place.
At the end of the day, I mean, how can you make a game about a blue hedgehog who wears sneakers and listens to Michael Jackson realistic? I mean, that's like putting Kirby in GTA and expecting us to believe it.
All the players got my number.
Trying to get laid out? What's the problem?
Sonic Lost World brings back the color, which is ironic, considering Sonic Colors probably brought back the color, but Lost World honestly did it better.
Secondly, the game manages to capture the right mix of modern gameplay with nostalgia, without relying too heavy on the latter.
Something the Mario games have been doing so well. All the classic elements are there, like the capsules imprisoning the little critters, colorful badniks that aren't too point to the point, and the game never feels like it relies on the nostalgia to please gamers, although maybe it should have, since everyone hates it.
Thirdly, the game's controls, while derided by many, probably does the best job at making a controllable Sonic in 3D environment.
With specific buttons used to increase the blue blur's speed, suddenly Sonic feels a lot more manageable, and now you can be more precise when overcoming tight platforming challenges. Sonic Colors and Generations, while great games, ultimately made Sonic less twitchy by simply putting more barriers, preventing him from falling to his Dr. Doom in the levels.
Truth be told, the Sonic Adventure titles didn't have the greatest controls, and the less said about Sonic 06, the better.
The only major detracting element of Lost World's controls is the lack of a sidestep button when grinding. Having no sidestep is like brushing your teeth without a toothbrush.
And last, but not least, the game is free from gimmicks. None of this fishing bollocks with a fat cat or collecting emeralds as a makeup-wearing bat, or playing a stretchy armored werehog that reminds you of Hasbro's legendary Stretch Armstrong.
Yes, Stretch Armstrong, now stretching fun farther than ever before. He bends, he stretches, even ties and knots, but always returns to his original shape.
No, it's just pure and simple Sonic gameplay. Running through levels, going around loops, collecting rings, and jumping on badniks. There are a few extra bits like a flying level in the tornado, but these are welcome additions that provoke memories of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It's good nostalgia.
At the end of the day, though, you can't argue with the critics or the fans that if they don't think much of it, then it must not be that much of a great game.
Like the Moon, Sega just seem unable to please everyone, and this style of gameplay will probably be avoided as they move on to the next major Sonic title.
We don't classify Sonic Boom because it was made by Big Red Button and it stunk like boiling acid.
It's a shame no one liked Sonic Lost World, but in our eyes, it was the best rendition of Sonic in 3D. A fun experiment, kind of like Skyward Sword.